to Off the Rim. Off the Rim. The number one college basketball show. We're live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, giving you the best college basketball breakdowns and best bets. Live with your favorite cappers, Alpha Dog Bets, Slam the Bookie, Hefe Picks, and Big Brain Bets. Let's cash with the boys. Tune in and subscribe.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Off the Rim. I'm FA Picks. We got Alpha. We got Slam. We got BBB. We are amped. Yesterday was an insane college basketball day. This show was smoking hot. I went 1 in college basketball. Alpha, what was your record?
From yesterday's show, we went 4-1, but overall in college basketball, we went 10-1 yesterday.
Sheesh! Slam, how'd you do?
I won every single bet except for Maryland, boys. Heartbreaker for the Maryland game.
Same.
I don't know,
I will
man.
never go to your state. I will never go to your country.
Your crab cakes are awful.
BBB, how about you?
Same. Only lost Maryland. I think the whole show was just cooking yesterday, and we're going to keep it rolling today.
Yes, sir. We are in the thick of things, conference tournaments. We got quarterfinals. We got semifinals today. Pretty much every ranked team in the country, if you're in a major conference, you're playing today unless you got beat yesterday. But we got a ton of games to go through. And before we get into it, let me tell you guys why we get to be here in front of you today. Support for Off the Rim is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped recently launched the ultimate men's hygiene bundle, the Performance Package. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off, free worldwide shipping with the code ATSSPOT. The code you see in front of you right now, 20% off, free worldwide shipping at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, 4 million men is about 8 million clean balls worldwide, folks. As you guys know, we do these reads a couple times during the show, but just so you know, it's not just because they're our sponsor. It's because we truly believe in the product. I use this product, and like I tell you guys all the time, I've yet to have an accident. I've yet to have a nick, or I've yet to have an issue. And for me, that's the number one thing. I ain't playing around with down there, if you know what I mean. So,
100%. Best man's grooming product I've ever had. I always say that because it's true. I keep it short and sweet. Best one I've ever had. Highly recommended.
Yes, sir. But without
time.
Oh,
it's time.
Game of the year. Rutgers Scarlet Knights battling for their lives against an Iowa team they have already beaten. Rutgers won the first matchup 48-46, lowest scoring game for Iowa, I believe, in the last 3 years. Rutgers defense stood up there. Rutgers defense is going to stand tall today. I am all over Rutgers. Well, I'm not actually giving it out or betting it, but I'm the world's biggest Rutgers fan. So all I'm going to tell you is Ron Harper, Geo Baker, Cliff Omarui, Caleb McConnell. It's a Rutgers play. Let's go Knights. BB, are you on Rutgers?
Oh, yeah, baby. It's a Rutgers play. It's a Cinderella. Alpha's got me fired up, baby. This is Ron Harper Jr. time. He's coming in. He's getting buckets. They're locking him up. They're putting the clamps on this Iowa team. They just went out and scored 137 billion points. Guess what? Clamp City, baby. Clamp City.
Today.
Ron Harper Jr. Steph Curry from half court.
Ron Harper Jr.'s father was the GOAT of those Bulls teams.
Clamp
Ron Harper
City,
Jr.
baby.
Wife of Michael Jordan. So he's taking Rutgers all the way.
Rutgers
I'm so
outright.
serious. I am so slam. I don't know why you're laughing. It's a serious topic. New Jersey is here, and we are here to win.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Don't know how to move on, or I don't even know if anybody cares.
I guess. Hey, Hefe, I guess we got to take Rutgers now, right?
You have to.
I'm on. Yeah, screw it. I'm on Rutgers. You want to know why? Because Alpha just screamed at me at freaking noon. So
I've been
I'm on
screaming all
Rutgers
weekend.
too. Ron Harper,
I see.
caller.
Big
I'm
ball
on
up,
Rutgers
shot
too, man.
caller.
Plus the 7. I like the under as well, guys. If Rutgers covers, I think it goes under as well. Their defense has to step up and slow down the pace of Iowa. Iowa scored 100+ points yesterday, man. I expect some regression there. I expect Rutgers to slow them down, control the tempo. I like the value here with Rutgers. I like the under as well, man. Both are good to me.
The Rutgers style is to disrupt your offense. That's why we saw in the first game was a 48-46 final. And you'll see a lot of Rutgers games with those really low totals. They'll take the full 30 seconds on the shot clock and they will D you up the entire length of the court. They'll do full court press. They'll just have you off your offensive balance. That's what they do. So the under is definitely a really good angle, in my opinion, on this game, Slam. I like that.
All right. Let's keep moving, boys. What do we got next?
Who cares? That was the only game of the day, baby.
LSU, Arkansas, everybody. Little SEC action. Arkansas, the ranked team here, -3.5. LSU coming into today. I believe they played yesterday. They won. Arkansas, this is their first game. SEC quarterfinals. Everybody gets a bye if you're in the top 4. Listen, Arkansas had a great year. They're 24-7. They're the 15th ranked team in the country. They're coming into the tournament hot, winners of 4 of their last 5. But I mean, this time of the year, it's kind of like throw the records out because it's any given day. I'm going to roll with the dogs here, guys, in LSU. Yesterday, they showed up versus Mizzou, got a good win, 76-68. I think they match up well with Arkansas. I know Arkansas did actually beat LSU last time they faced them, but it was only by a point. So I'm going to take the value here in the plus 3.5 and go with the Tigers. Go Tigers. Alpha?
Go Razorbacks, baby. I like Arkansas in this spot, guys. Not one of my favorite plays of the day, but they are the much better team. And in this situation, I think they'll win this game in between 5 and 8 points. That's what my system is telling me. I think Arkansas gets up for this game early, and I'm seeing them they win this game by at least 5. So I like Arkansas. Not one of my favorite plays today. You guys know I specialize in my Big Ten, but I am giving out Arkansas -3.5. BBB, what do you want?
Hate to break it to you, Alpha, but I'm with FA here. I think this is an LSU play. LSU, we saw them at the beginning of the year. They were like unbeatable. I think this line should be like a pick 'em, to be honest. I'm surprised that we're getting 3.5 points, and I will gladly take them.
Well, man, you have to look at the whole body of work. Arkansas,
the whole body of work is Terry Eason is going to ball out today.
24-7. They've been the much better team all year. They're ranked 15th in the country. Well, LSU's coming in unranked for a reason. They did not have the best year. They did not hit all their expectations. And Arkansas surpassed those expectations.
Throw all that shit out the window, Alpha. Throw all that shit out the window. This is March, baby. Come on, man. I'm running LSU plus a 3.5 here. They should have won outright at Arkansas the past game.
Circle wagons.
I think they get it done here. LSU
chill. Don't do it. We don't circle the wagon. Wrong show.
Like
Wrong show. Lot of energy today. Wrong show.
Yeah, boys. LSU's gonna have to play. LSU's gonna have to stop JD Note. That's all. I mean,
all it is.
He's been their Arkansas's #1 scorer, the best scorer in SEC. I like the under in LSU here, man. And you gotta remember that LSU's fully healthy now, man. You know, during the season they were dealing with injuries and stuff. So I expect them to get up for this game. Potential outright win here, guys. Dogs have been eating all tournament, so I think the dogs continue to roll. 3.5 plus 3.5 LSU 2-unit play. One of my max plays of the day.
Question for the chat. Question to all our viewers out there. Is anybody on the early matchup, this Indiana-Illinois stalemate? It's been locked at 21 for a while. Indiana can't seem to score. Illinois can't seem to score. So if you were on this game, drop something in the comments. Let us know what you took for the early action.
Aren't you on
Illinois by
Indiana?
90.
Aren't you on
Illinois
Indiana?
by 90.
I am on Indiana full game plus 6, and I know BBB is on Illinois first half. That's the only ones I know who have any action.
I'm not on this game. I do have a game that I will be on that tips in about 21, 22 minutes here. Might as well. I don't think it's on our schedule to go over, so I can mention it.
Little FA Nugget. Let's go. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, man. It's North Texas, man. I love this team. It's a little lesser of what conference is that? CUSA, Conference USA semifinal. They're facing the Raging Cajuns. Is that who they're facing? No, my bad. They're facing Louisiana Tech. I like UNT. I like what I saw with them yesterday. And I just think they match up pretty well against Louisiana Tech. They're winners of 4 of their last 5, North Texas, and they won yesterday by 18 versus Slam's favorite team and his favorite player. That's Jasmine. Rice, by the way, in case you don't know. Jasmine is his favorite player. And I'm going with North Texas -3.5 is the line here. It's one of my favorite plays of the slate, and it will be one of my best bets. I just wanted to get it in to you guys before it tips in 20 minutes.
Love it. I'm also on that as well. One quick thing to bounce off this one. North Texas is one of the best cover teams in the nation. They are top 10 of all college teams, sitting at 66% on the year on getting the cover. So they are a team that gets it done. Going over to the comments, guys. We appreciate all the chat comments. $4. He's been a bunch of our contest winners. That guy's really good at trivia. He has Illinois in a money line parlay. We have Bigler, who's on Indiana, plus 3.5 first half. We have Cheyenne on Indiana. We have Jake on Indiana. Then we have $4 on Wisconsin, Indiana, and Iowa. 3-team parlay. That sounds like Zach's parlay. I think I saw that earlier.
I'm with $4 there, man. I like the under in North Texas and Louisiana Tech.
Cash Sing. We have a fellow copper. Cash Sing is in here. Another New Jersey guy. You better be on Rutgers, bro. But Cash Sing says they match up well against the Cajuns. And a little dig at there. But
What happened?
he said they match up well against the Cajuns, but they're not playing the Cajuns.
Who is that?
Wow, Indiana's
That was
choking.
Cash Sing.
Illinois team now,
Cashing?
baby.
You're dead to me. Sorry, I just sneezed so hard.
What's next on the slate, boys? Let's give the guys some more games coming up.
Let's get it.
All right, we got
the triple revenge spot.
Triple.
I think it's quadruple though.
That's the triple. It's the triple revenge spot. We have a little bit of a frozen Hefe, so I'll intro this one. Oh,
Am I
he's
here?
back. You are back now, but we have St. Louis versus St. Bonnie's. The Bonnies won the first two between them this year. We have a triple revenge spot coming up. What do you guys think? We're going to go to our resident St. Louis guy. He's got the Blues flag behind him. BBB, what are we thinking?
Yeah, honestly, I think this is a game they win a tight one here, probably by 3 points. So I am going to take the plus 1.5. In case some crazy stuff happens. It's March. But hey, I think this is a good spot for them. Like we said, it's a triple revenge spot. They know this team well. SLU's starting to play a lot better basketball. We just saw them absolutely dismantle LaSalle. Obviously, way lesser of a quality team, but they also are coming off wins against VCU, Rhode Island, where they've been playing really good basketball. I like them to play well today, and I think that they can come out with a win. So I'm taking the plus 1.5 on this one. Alpha, you got anything on this?
I am on St. Louis as well. I'm on the money line, though. I think they take this one outright. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year, and a team that's as talented as St. Louis. They have a very good coach out there. The last few years, they've been making great runs. They've been good every single year, and they need this game to make the tournament. I think St. Louis gets it done. Give me the money line. I like them a lot today. Hefe, what do you like?
This is one of the games I'm not on here. Actually, guys, it's one of the only ones that I saw, and I think the line is right. I could see it going either way. I lean towards the St. Louis, but I could also see the Bonnies pulling it out.
Trivia for you,
official
Hefe.
play.
Trivia for you. Who is the most famous writer who went to St. Bonaventure's University?
Adrian Wojnarowski. Very
Very good. Nailed it. Woj is a Bonnies alum. Saw that earlier. Had to get that in somewhere. Found a way to get it in the job.
Know my shit.
Very good. Very good. Slammy, last one to go over this one. What do you like in the St. Louis Bonnies?
Man, big movement there on St. Bonnie's. I think the line opened at -2 for St. Louis. Now they're dogs pretty much by +2. I'm fading the steam here. I like St. Louis to get it done. Kind of a must-win spot for them, man.
It is. It's definitely a must-win.
I like them to get up for this game. I kind of like teams. I've noticed that teams that played the day before have kind of gotten that like the warm-up type of feel.
I agree.
I don't think fatigue has been an issue really. I mean, Boston College has gone up for games. Who else has gone up for games?
We've seen a lot of these first round games.
Butler got up for
Butler did
games.
very well.
You see a lot of these dogs that have.
Well, I
do.
want to say something on this front, though, guys. So
ahead.
today there are some teams, especially the ones that are in
3-day. We're entering the 3
Yes.
consecutive day stretch. We haven't had that yet.
Yeah, this is the 3-day stretch, right? So you're gonna get in some games, and we'll get into them later. Where the spreads are high, your big ranked team. One of them is like Kentucky Vanderbilt, right? This will be Vanderbilt's 3rd game in 3 days. Kentucky hasn't played one. It's the old. Well, which way do you want to go? Fatigue, but they're in a zone. They're playing great, or the team that is completely rested but has not played basketball in over a week.
It's individualistic too. I think it's by team. You can't always just say, just always do that. I think it's by team that you have to look at this.
You gotta see how deep the rotation is.
Exactly.
What type of team are they playing? Are they playing a defensive intensity? A team with big defensive intensity, a pace of play comes into play. There's a lot of factors.
For sure.
One of the most underrated thing, guys, I think, is momentum in March. March and momentum are two of the craziest things. These are college kids. You know, when they start playing a couple games in a row in a day, I don't think it affects them too much. When they're winning and they have a chance at going to the tournament, they're playing, you know, I think all that goes out the window.
Yeah, man, especially throughout all the against the spread records, all the during the season records, bro. This is March Madness. Man, we all witnessed Oregon State last year, right? Like, unbelievable run. Who else? Oral Roberts, maybe? They beat Ohio State.
Oral Roberts made a run last year, but then they not only made a run in their conference tournament, they made a deep run in March. So here's where you can also find your future 11 seeds, your future 12 seeds, some of these smaller conference teams that you don't get to watch, like a game we're going to go over later, like a Toledo. So there's teams that you don't get to see on national TV that you get a good opportunity to see, like a Toledo that's been a great team all year, that maybe they're your March Cinderella team. You never know. But let's move on to the next one, guys. That gets us right into Akron versus Toledo. Hefe, I know this is one of your favorite plays today. I know you have some stats on Toledo against the spread. Give the people some information. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, this one is one of my favorite ones, guys. Toledo, whether you know it or not, they're the number 2 against the spread team in the nation. They cover 71% of the games that they play in. Yesterday was not one of those cases. Right. They were a 16-point favorite. They won the game by 1 point. I think that's why we're getting an absolute discounted price on their spread today at -5.5 versus Akron. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I think the only reason we're getting this line is because of what we saw yesterday, and like we said, I mean, these are two totally different teams that they're playing. Toledo -5.5, one of my favorite plays of the day.
As is mine. I'm on that as well. As Hefe put it perfectly, they're the second best cover team in the nation. And yesterday they did not get the cover. They did not play a good game. They almost lost it outright. And they're going to have to get up for this game. They clearly started slow yesterday. They were not prepared. And you know, after the game, the coach was screaming at them saying, how are we 17-point favorites and won the game by 1? So I think we see them win this game comfortably by at least double digits. Akron's decent. They're a lot better than the team they beat yesterday, but Toledo is a much better team than Akron overall.
Which actually I think makes me want to play Toledo even more, because yesterday they were playing an opponent that they were just like, whatever, we're just gonna come out here and we're just better than them. Today they got a game plan to beat Akron. Like they can't just be whatever, man. We'll come into it just like we came in yesterday. No, you can't. You game plan, you play hard straight from the tip.
Couldn't agree more, my friend. Couldn't agree more. Slam, what do you like in this matchup?
I'm with you guys there, man. Looking at Akron, they've been kind of on a roll. Won the past 6 games, so I can see why the line is the way it is, and especially a close battle yesterday against Toledo in Central Michigan. I don't know. I would do Toledo money line parlay with something, but I don't know if I can trust them to cover, to be honest.
BBB, what are you liking in this one?
Yeah, I agree with Slam. I think they get the win. I think it'll be kind of tight on the spread. I see it being like right around 5 or 6. So I think they are a good parlay piece. I do think they get the win. I think they come out a lot more motivated, like you guys said. So yeah, lock it in as a parlay piece.
I like that move as well. I think they get the cover, but if they get the cover, the parlay piece obviously hits as well. Hefe, recircling to you, my friend. You have anything to tell the people?
I sure do, folks. You guys already know why we're here. It's because of the wonderful people at Manscaped. The Performance Package 4.0 by Manscaped has arrived, and oh man, it's a game changer. Inside this package, you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0, the Trimmer 4.0, the Weed Whacker ear, nose, hair trimmer is what I was talking about, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, because, boys, we know the deal down there sometimes. Crop Reviver toner, which brings things back to life, boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold all these goodies. Guys, use the code you see in front of you right now. That's code ATSSPOT for 20% off, free worldwide shipping. It's time to take care of yourself. So go to manscaped.com and get 20% off and free shipping with code ATSSPOT, the code you see right in front of you right now. Back to the games.
All right, boys. We have the matchup between Creighton and Providence. I personally did not think Creighton would make it this far in the tournament. BBB, what do you like in Creighton versus Providence?
Yeah, I was on Creighton yesterday. They came out and they proved. I still think this is a great team. They lost their star player, but they've really rallied. They're still a good overall team. They just don't have that go-to player necessarily anymore. But they're made up of a lot of good players. I've been looking for a spot to finally fade Providence again, and this is probably a decent spot. I think that Providence probably wins by 1 off a full court buzzer beater because they're the luckiest team in college basketball. And, even if they're down by 72, they're going to come back and win by 1. I know it's only 3.5 spread, but this team does not cover. They don't cover it, but they will win. So if you want to take, Providence to win by 0 to 3.5, you're probably going to win a lot of money because that happens every single game. So
I don't know how anyone's
going to be with Creighton.
I don't know how anyone could bet Providence. Every game, they just don't cover. They win the game by 1 or 2. They're amazing at getting the job done. They can't cover for shit. They're just a team that I avoid.
They are a team that I think is due for a big disappointment.
First-round exit. They're such a first-round exit team. They're such a first-round exit team. I'm laying off this game.
Yeah.
Won't take up anyone's time. Hefe, do you have anything on Creighton Providence?
Yeah, I'm going Providence money line here. Screw it. I'm gonna even eat the juice minus 155. Providence doesn't cover. They never cover, but god damn it, they just win. They always win. They figure out how to win. They get it done at the end of the game. They win. You guys are so right. Providence is right there in my head with another team that I keep saying first round exit, and that team is Auburn, who is down by 2 to Texas A&M right now.
That game just started, bro.
First round exit. First round exit. I've been saying it all damn year. First, Auburn is this year's Georgetown. They are this year's Georgetown.
Whoever has Illinois first half, it's coming down to the final possession, or Indiana first half. 19 seconds left. We have a 2-point game. Indiana just got a bucket.
I feel like everybody's on first half.
Providence money line is a great parlay piece today, in my opinion. There's so many games that can be.
Honestly, think Providence money line and Toledo money line will be a good parlay.
Providence just scares me. I know they're due for a loss. And
I don't think Providence will cover. I do like the under in that game, though. I think it'll be a defensive.
I like the under. I like the under for sure.
I like the under in Creighton and Providence more than the sides, to be honest.
I think it's definitely an underplay. Just know that Providence is going to have a disappointing loss soon.
Absolutely. Boys, we have a great game on the slate up next. We have Michigan State, Big Ten battle versus Wisconsin. Michigan State had a good win yesterday against Maryland. Unfortunately, my only CBB loss yesterday was that Maryland loss.
We don't talk about that.
They're going up against Wisconsin, who is getting Johnny Davis back. We thought he'd be hurt after the last game. He took kind of a cheap shot from Nebraska in the last game of the year, but he should be good to go tonight. The foot is healed up. Do we like Wisconsin by the 3.5? If they have Johnny Davis in the lineup, what are we thinking? BBB?
Michigan State. Screw Johnny Davis. I hope he plays. I really do.
And he's also a top 10. He's a first round top 10 pick, so he's a guy a lot of people are watching. Well,
we don't have room for him on the Knicks with Deontay Murray and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander
coming. Wrong show.
Sorry.
Illinois better take the last shot here.
Come on, Hefe.
All right, guys.
All right,
you go.
I do think if Johnny Davis plays, I do like Wisconsin in this spot.
It's such a
It's such a toss-up game, though, to be honest. I lean Wisconsin. I'm not going to have a play on this one, most likely. I don't think I can stomach a Big Ten just slugfest between these two.
What line did you have in Indiana? What line did you have?
Oh, I took it live. I'm on full game. I went to double down, and I accidentally bet first half. So now we just cash first half, baby. First half money line. Money line at plus money.
Mine was 3.5. Mine was 3.5.
Good hit.
No. It's 33-31 at the half, boys. Slam, what do you like this Michigan State, Wisconsin? I know you have a play on this game.
All right, man. Yeah, this is my second favorite game in the board. I like Michigan State here plus the 3.5. I know they almost choked away their lead yesterday against Maryland, but I like them to get up for the spot. I know Wisconsin has beat them several times. I don't know, man. I think this line is steamed up way too much. I think there's value on Michigan State now. Sitting at minus plus 3.5. I like the value.
Do you have any fear because Wisconsin had a pretty bad loss to end the year? It wasn't what they expected. They could have won the Big Ten outright, but they did not. Do you think that they have a chance to win this game? They won 4 out of 5. They had that awful loss to Nebraska in the last game of the year. Meanwhile, though, Michigan State, they've only won their last 2 games because they beat Maryland twice, and they lost both games before that. So they've done well against Maryland, Michigan State, but really not anyone else. Do you like Wisconsin to get it done? Hefe, do you think Wisconsin gets it done?
Oh, I'm on Michigan State plus 3.5, and I think
we just said we were on Michigan State.
Yeah,
I didn't hear it.
I started this off. I said Johnny Davis
to the show, Alpha.
I said Johnny Davis does play. That makes me feel
it's Wisconsin. I'm just so shocked you guys don't see how it's such a Wisconsin play. They beat them in every facet of the game. They're a better shooting team. The only thing I'd be worried about is Bingham down low, but not really too worried about that either. They have that big guy, number 32. I'm forgetting his name right now. It's bothering me. but he's a pretty good center. So I think Wisconsin gets this done. They should handle it, and they have the better guards.
Moving on up.
Let's get it, boys.
Oh, this one's a good one, guys. Miami Duke ACC semifinals here.
This one's a tough one.
This one's a tough one. Miami.
I want to take Miami so bad.
Just barely got out of Dodge yesterday against BC. Basically a buzzer beating. No, not basically. It was a buzzer beating.
Overtime too.
No, it was overtime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was overtime. You're right. And I think Duke somehow cover. No, they didn't cover full game, right? I can't remember. They won by 8. I know, or they won by 9 yesterday, but I don't know. I can't remember what.
I believe it was 8.5.
But anyway, I mean, Duke was down in that game versus Cuse multiple times. They came back and had a hell of a second half, and really they scored the last 10 points of the game. They went on a 10-0 run to finish the game, and that's what won them the game. They went from down 1 to winning by 9, and I think this line is indicating to me it's begging the world to take Miami +9, and I'm not doing it. I'm riding with Duke. I'm riding with freaking Duke. They need a statement win. They need a win where it's never close. Candidate for that in Miami. Duke -9. It's not one of my best bets, but it's my play for this game for sure. It's on my card.
All right, boys. Yeah, I'm not touching this one. I lead Miami. I don't trust Duke, man, especially at a 9-point spread. They've not gotten games like this done in a very long time. Miami won the last matchup as well. I could see them getting it done again tonight. And if anyone thought Duke looked good against the Buddy Boeheimless Syracuse yesterday, they didn't. They looked really bad again. So I expect another letdown performance by Duke.
Yeah, I agree with you here, Alpha. I think this, other than the name, this Duke team has not been that great. They have a decent record, but they don't look good. They don't look good when they win. They've had some tough losses. Like if you look at the scoreboard afterwards, you say, okay, they beat Syracuse, no big deal. But if you watch that game, they were on the ropes for most of that game.
Most of the game.
I think this Duke team is just not. Well, honestly, the entire ACC is not up to what it usually is, and I think we could definitely see an early Duke loss again. And
I agree.
So, this is a layoff game for me. I just can't get myself to bet Duke other than, I can tell myself it's Duke. They're going to pull it out, but that's how things go really bad. So,
guys, if you take a look at the conference play, Miami finished the ACC conference 14-6. Duke finished 16-4. It's not a big variance in record, and you're going to give me almost double digits on Miami. It's just a lot of points, I feel like, in this one, for sure, on the Miami side.
Yeah, man, I'm staying away from this game. I really, looking at the line itself, I just automatically wanted to take Miami +9, right? But Hefe, I think he has a point there, man. I think Duke needs a statement game, and I think it comes today. Miami did not play good yesterday off an overtime win. If I had to really, really play this game, I leaned to over. I think there would be points. I think the past couple games for Duke has all gone over. The past 4 games have all gone over.
Do you want the public betting? I just was able to just now get on this one. It is 65% tickets on Duke and only 45% of the money on Duke. So a ton of sharp money is coming in on the Miami spread.
So I mean, Miami could get up for this game, but I don't know. I think it flies over. I think there would be points in my opinion.
Guys,
I think Paulo's going to score more.
I think he'll definitely score more. What scares me is people keep saying Duke needs to get up. If you can't get yourself up for Coach K's final game at Duke, what's going to make them get up against Miami here? They didn't get up 2 days ago. They didn't get up against Syracuse. Why is it now going to flip today against Miami? I just don't like this team.
Don't either. Next game, boys. Let's roll.
Well, I believe we're going over Richmond VCU. Okay. Slam, do you have any action on Richmond VCU? I believe you had something on this game.
Yeah. It's one of the later games, so I like to look at the movement throughout the day. Right now, it looks like 91% of the public is riding VCU. Line open at 2.5, steamed all the way up to 3.5. Richmond was in a close game against Rhode Island yesterday, I believe.
Yes,
they came back and beat Rhode Island yesterday.
Yes.
I don't know. I think VCU needs this win. I think that's why a majority of the public is riding VCU. I personally would fade this team. I like the value here with Richmond plus the 3.5.
Oh God,
Nothing official yet, boys. I gotta wait closer to game time. I like to look at the movement throughout the day and see where the numbers are at. So
I'm seeing some movement here on the UAB Middle Tennessee game. I don't know how many people had action on that last night. I am one of the people who had action on Middle Tennessee.
Blue Red Raiders.
The under, boys, is sitting at 142. The under
Blue Red
is at
Raiders. Stay in
142.
Alpha.
There is 97% of money on the under. Only 42% of tickets, but 97%. So sharps are absolutely.
I don't believe that, bro. 97% of the.
I'm getting this from DraftKings. But if you take a look at that game last night, Middle Tennessee played an overtime game that had a total of 120 points. Neither team could score, and they both played extremely slow. So this one has a total of 140. You're expecting 70 apiece. That under is juicy. I'm not going to lie to you.
Blue Red Raiders.
Blue Red Raiders, baby.
All right, guys. Anybody have
nothing
anything else? Nothing.
Yeah, I'm laying
We're
off.
moving on, boys. Let's move on to our last
VCU is
game.
a better team, but
Slam's just clicking all the games we said we weren't going to talk about. This is great. These are why they were at the bottom, Slam.
Nah, this is a good game, though. Everyone's going to be better in this game for sure.
all right, you lead it off then, Slam. What do you got on this?
Nova.
What line is sitting at minus 2.5 for Nova. I like UConn in this spot, man. I think UConn gets up for this game. Nova should have lost yesterday. I had St. John's plus the 6.5. St. John's led pretty much the entire game. Nova came back and won by 1 in the last second. I personally think Nova loses today. I think UConn gets it done. They beat Seton Hall yesterday by 10. They look good. I think this will be a defensive game, and UConn gets it done defensively. That's my pick.
I have nothing on this one. I won't take up anyone's time. Hefe, do you have any action on this game?
Rolling with Slam. I like UConn here. I like the Huskies.
We're hot, boys.
I'm going based on line indication here. Nova is a better team than the Huskies. I know they're both ranked top 25, but should be a bigger spread than it is. I'm going to roll with UConn here to possibly even pull this out outright.
UConn did win outright last time they played.
Exactly.
Do you have any action on this one, BBB?
I lean UConn, but it's a little scary. Maybe a little closer to game time. I'll do it. I think Villanova might get up after the scare from last game, so it's a little scary.
Absolutely.
All right. Well,
is it about that time, boys?
Almost. But really quick, get 20% off and free shipping with the code you see in front of you right now at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use code ATSSPOT. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped at manscaped.com. You'll get 20% off and free shipping with the code you see in front of you. ATSSPOT. Use it. These products, the trimmers, are waterproof. They reduce odor. The Lawnmower 4.0, the best technology that you can get, and it helps reduce nicks. It helps reduce ingrown hairs, and it helps reduce the risk of grooming accidents. And BBB, what do we say about grooming accidents down below?
Hate them.
Damn freaking straight. And with that, best bets, people.
All right,
I'll go first because you, LJ. Oh wow, sorry about that. You Alpha, you need your whole own segment for it. Michigan.
I didn't get to do my Ron Harper to Geo Baker, but
I was gonna let you do it. I was gonna let you do it on your own. I was gonna let you do it like as your own little
It's wrecked. It's wrecked. No. Continue. It's ruined. Continue. I'll get to my picks later.
Where's your blanket? I
threw it away because you guys didn't like the spiel I was doing.
Go get the blanket.
Oh, it's cold. I'm feeling a little cold.
Where's your pick? Alpha, go get your blanket.
I got 4 for you. I'm gonna do Michigan State plus 3.5. I'm doing Toledo minus 5.5. I'm rolling with the game that we haven't spoke about. Vandy plus 10.5. Vandy impressed the hell out of me yesterday. Scottie Pippen Jr. played his ass off. They came back from their largest deficit they've ever had and ended up winning the game outright versus Alabama. And I love them today at plus 10.5 versus Kentucky. I really do. I don't know if they'll win outright again, but man, do they have a Cinderella feel, and they have that perfect player with Scottie Pippen Jr. to get it done. And my last play is North Texas minus 3.5, and that just tipped, but I said that earlier, so I hope you guys grab that. Alpha.
All right, boys. We're playing Rutgers 72 times. No. They are not on my best bets, guys. I am not playing Rutgers. I'm going to enjoy the game as a fan. But my best bets are St. Louis money line and Toledo minus the 5.5. I'm also on North Texas -3, but that one just tipped as well. So my two favorite plays that haven't tipped yet are St. Louis money line and Toledo -5.5. BBB, what do you like?
Guys, I know Alpha won't say it because of his, fandom and all that, bias picks. Well, guess what? I'm not a Rutgers fan, but Rutgers outright, baby. It's Rutgers. They're winning it. They're going to the ship. It's the Cinderella story, baby.
Get the blanket. Get the blanket.
Clamps?
Get the blanket.
Clamps. It's Clamps. It's
Oh.
Clamp City.
Uh-oh.
Where'd you go?
Uh-oh.
Where'd you go?
You said Rutgers. Something must have happened.
Where's
Imagine
the
just
Scarlet
pops up,
Knight?
Imagine he just pops up in the mascot uniform. Damn it. You just took my... You
Is
took
he
it from
just a full Scarlet Knight?
He's in the full Scarlet Knight uniform. There it is. There it is.
Bro.
Alpha will be winning all day. Rutgers.
All right, boys. Let's wrap this up, guys. I'll go next here. Coming off a 5-1 max play day yesterday, a huge day, so I got to keep it rolling here. So, got to be very selective. I'm going LSU plus the 3.5. One of my big plays there. Michigan State plus the 3.5 as well. Love him in that spot. Going down to Vanderbilt. Hefe said it right. I love him. Plus the 10.5. Scottie Pippen Jr., man, so impressive. Vandy's has actually covered a lot of games, man, and they continue to play well. I like them plus the 10.5 with the value there. Going all the way down to the later games, Virginia Tech is on my radar, guys, plus 2.5. It's a weird line there.
Third game in a row.
I want to see where this movement goes. Won't have an official play probably till like 2 hours before game time. And then Oklahoma is also on my radar, guys. I feel like Oklahoma gets.
How many leans are you giving out, dude? You're just saying on my radar.
Upsets by Texas Tech. I mean, dude, there's fucking 20 games, man. Shut the fuck up. All right.
Can we get one play?
I gave him like 3 max plays and 2 leans. God,
All right, I got
fucking
skipped over
show.
mine. I do think SLU and LSU, I like them as well. It's not just Rutgers money line today. Okay, we got to have some other ones in there.
There we go. What else do you want?
I'm on SLU, LSU, Creighton, you name it. It's a dog day. It's March. The dogs be barking in March.
Boys, we will be back at 4:30 for OTB and see how we did on these early plays. So thank you guys for tuning in. We are sponsored by Manscaped. If you haven't checked them out, they're the best. Check them out. You won't regret it.
Sir, see you boys in a couple hours.
Illinois by
Peace.
night.